এবারে আমরা চলে যাচ্ছি আমাদের পরবর্তী সেগমেন্টে এবং এই সেগমেন্টটি হচ্ছে ডায়লগ সেগমেন্ট। এতক্ষণ তোমরা যা যা শিখেছো সেই বিষয়গুলো একত্রিত করার পালা। তোমরা ডায়লগ বলবে আমেরিকান ইংলিশে, তাও আবার একে অপরের সাথে। আর ইউ গাইজ রেডি?
Yes, sir.
স্যার, who will take part in this segment?
Who wants to participate in the dialogue?
Almost they all are ready, sir. Sir, who will be our first pair?
Okay, Sabrina and Raisa.
Hello, Raisa. How is going on?
Hello Sabrina, I'm doing great. What about you?
I'm fine too. You know, Raisa, I'm very excited about our summer vacation. Aren't you?
Yes, I do so. I'm also very excited about our summer vacation.
Wow, great. So, Raisa, what is your plan about the upcoming summer vacation?
I'm going to visit my cousins. And what is your plan about this vacation?
Wow, great. I'm going to a summer camp.
That's great. What will you do at the camp?
There will be hiking, swimming, and campfiring as well.
That's excellent. It will be very exciting. Have you ever been to camp?
No, it's my first time. That's why I'm very excited about it.
There is nothing to fear. I'm sure you'll definitely enjoy it.
Thank you. I'm very thankful for your support.
It's my pleasure.
Sir, call the second pair.
Zarif and Shushmoy.
Hey Jarif, how have you been?
Hey Shushma, I'm doing great. What about you?
Yeah, I'm also very fine. So I have a cousin and he really slacks at English. Like, not only does he get bad grades in it, but also he can't really communicate using it. So, what do you have for him?
Well, that is definitely an issue. As you know, English is our international language. One must have to have good knowledge in it in order to succeed in life. I think the best way for your cousin to improve in English would be to improve in 4 different essential fields in language learning. First is listening, then speaking, then reading, and then writing. If your cousin can somehow master all 4 of these essential fields, I'm sure he will improve in English. But, of course, in order to do that, your cousin does have to have a good sense of vocabulary. Does your cousin have that?
I don't think so. Like, I have seen him that when he starts to speak English, he gets very anxious, he stutters a lot, he mispronounces various words, and I don't think that's a good sign. So, yeah, that's problematic.
Well, that is definitely problematic. In fact, that is a bigger issue at hand. How do you think your cousin could solve it?
I think to resolve this issue, he mostly needs to use English more in his life. Like, from various factors like writing, reading, listening, and basically consume more English content. And apart from that, I think he can use various language apps like Duolingo, then Elsa, and also following instructions should be more than enough.
You know what? I would like to add a point. I think if your cousin would join your school's or his school's English language club, he could definitely practice or exercise the things he learns every day. This way, his English could definitely improve day by day.
Yeah, absolutely. That sounds like a solid game plan.
Yeah, it is. I'm glad I could help.
Yeah, thank you for sharing.
You're welcome.
It's time for our third pair, sir. Call them.
Taiba and Ahona.
Hey Taiba, how is your life going on?
My life is going on as usual. What about you?
Mine is going well, but I'm a bit tense because our exam is coming.
Yeah, I know. How is your preparation? Aren't you prepared enough?
My preparation is not so good and not so bad. What about you?
My preparation is below average. In math, I have some problems.
In that case, I'm good at math, so I can help you.
Let's practice math together.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, thank you, my friend, to help me in this critical situation.
You are welcome, Taiba.
Sir, call the fourth pair.
Mehrab and Konok.
Hey Konok, how's it going on?
Fine, what about you?
Great, but I'm a little bit confused about the differences between British English and American English. There seems to be quite a few.
Well, it's totally normal because the way we speak is influenced by many cultural and historical factors. The most noticeable differences in these 2 versions of English are in pronunciation, vocabulary, and spelling.
Yeah, I have noticed that Americans tends to pronounce the R sound more boldly and strongly, especially at the end of the word. For example, car, while British would say it car.
Yes, there are some differences in vocabulary too. Like Americans might say elevator, whereas the British people will say lift. And another example might be American people say apartment, whereas the British people say flat.
Exactly. And I don't forget about university versus university.
Yeah, that's a classic one.
Exactly, but it's always interesting to me to know the various ways how people expresses themselves. It's always interesting to me.
Exactly. Thank you for explaining to me, Mehrab.
You're welcome.